Yes, David.
Hello, YouTube. Welcome to session 83 of the Witchmoon Vale. The adventure so far. The city of Hammerfast brought together a group of four individuals who found opportunities to work together. Tenzin, a wandering monk, an awakened owl named Nico, who was investigating a prophecy for his master, Artie, a fairy artificer looking for something new, and the gravedigger Dearden. They all agreed to take on a job to investigate the caravan attacks in the Vale. Following the trail of one of the attacks, the party found a monastery and took the opportunity to infiltrate. And with incredible luck, found a majority of its denizens asleep, where they took advantage of the sleeping and slaughtered them. In a comical fashion, they agreed to collect the heads as proof of the slain bandits, and removed the deceased heads, putting them in the bag of holding. They traveled through the monastery, where they eventually cleared the upper floors and dove into the lower reaches, rescuing a bunch of enslaved workers, slaughtering the mines guards. After getting the rescued prisoners out, they rested and dove back in, where they discovered a handful of new bandits who were clearing up the dead. In a crazed, earthen magic-filled fight, they managed to slay the magic-wielding cultist, who had an artifact known as the Primal Earth Shard. Using the shard, the party discovered a hidden section where they sprung an alarm and quickly discovered they were in over their heads as Dearden's head was knocked off his shoulders and rolled across the cave,
Blue balls.
where he quickly ran, scooped it up, and placed it back on, leading to their escape. He later explained this as that he was an undead reborn. After the daring escape, the party returned, presenting the heads for payment. Later that week, one of the local residents, a slightly dull-witted orc who Dearden targeted for his quarterly sacrifice to his patron, and Karek was discovered later dead the next day after Dearden convinced the guards they were attacked by bandits. A couple weeks later, the party was hired to follow leads they had discovered from the bandits in the monastery, and the party, along with a guide named Pasha, was sent on a week-long trip east into the mountains, where they helped a disguised silver dragon and parted ways with their owl companion, as he was called home. But luck had it, a dwarf named Thorgrim joined the party, looking for work as he traveled. Along the journey, Artie parted ways as she felt a need for another journey. Later on, they discovered a dying dryad and helped the dryad get revenge on the hunters that burned her grotto and her twin sister. As the trip came to a close, the party found themselves at an old mine where they raided and killed the bandits. They later learned were in fact all members of an unnamed cult who had been searching for other primal shards. Returning back to Hammerfest, the bandits and cultists' activity for the foreseeable future was dealt with, and the party celebrated and found themselves preparing for the Tournament of Grumsh, which was about to take place. They found themselves battling against the former champion, with Tenzin coming out on top and being named the new champion of Grumsh. Setting the party off on several new quests. One, to find the Spear of Grumsh, which they did after following the former champion up to his mountain sanctuary, deep inside the volcano, where they discovered that he was actually in leagues with the cultists and the bandits raiding the trade caravans in his attempt to awaken the imprisoned dragon that once ruled over the Vale. After slaying the dragon and the champion, Hammerfast, unaware of the danger, but knowing that the severity, rewarded the party with a building of their very own, with a majority of the renovations. While construction began, the party set off to locate the Sphere of Grumsh, traveling west across the Vale, just north of Lake Crescent, where they ventured through afflicted orc lands and discovered and fought against the Eidolon protector of the spear, which they defeated and claimed their prize. On the journey back, the party met a traveling adventurer by the name of V, who on their journey they discovered his emotional turmoil at the loss of his brother, and that he was traveling east. When they arrived at Hammerfast, they parted ways. Shortly after they got to Hammerfast, Dearden's next quarterly sacrifice was due, where he attempted to lure one of the innkeepers out of the city, which worked, but at the same time, he was unaware that a paladin group known as the Knights of Dawn found themselves on his trail and had set themselves up a trap to prove his guilt. Right as he attempted to slay the innkeeper, all the paladins jumped on him. Exposing his treachery, he barely escaped with his life, fleeing off into the unknown. The next day, the party discovered Dearden's treachery, where they soon were greeted by the company of a really old turtle, far older than he should be allowed to be, who decided he was going to follow the party around for a while, where he met his tragic end when he fell off into a rapid river. Shortly after that, the city found itself under siege, as the earth cultists that the party had antagonized near the beginning of this journey brought their forces to bear, laying siege to the city. Calling in the favor of the silver dragon the party had helped on their journey before, they managed to protect the city from the cultists and eliminate any threat posed. After which they discovered that their new companion, who had joined them during the siege, Brutus, a minotaur who claimed he was a human,
was a human.
was in search of a way to break his newly discovered curse, which he was unaware of. The party quickly, soon after, learned of the trouble in the Feywild, and one of the Spriggan Knights hired the party to locate a unicorn horn, which set them off on their journey, knowing that a favor from an archfey could probably break a curse. So the party traveled halfway around the world, actually, all the way to Sulfura. Along the journey, they fought many dragons, lived through the death curse, most of them. Tenzin spent most of his time stoned, as they petrified him because he was the only one affected by the curse. Near the end of the curse, Tenzin was woken to help them deal with a red dragon that had nearly wiped them out. Shortly thereafter, the curse ended by whatever malevolent means had been dealt with elsewhere in the world. The party was then shortly thereafter approached by a strange individual named Oli, who claims he had seen visions of Brutus and was there to help. The party then shortly learned that Oli had also literally just been with the person they were looking for, who had the unicorn horn. But that individual had been sent to the Sulfuran prison. Thorgrim, during this time, also discovered his sister was still alive, and through the aid of his family, discovered that she was also somehow in the Sulfuran prison by other means. The party then traveled south across Sulfura to the prison, where they ventured in, and I think you guys only spent about a week in the prison. You located Vigmodelis and Moira, who then led you to the entrance into the Underdark that she had entered from. The party dealt with the Duragar and fled into the Underdark. Shortly thereafter, the party was given the unicorn horn for helping save Vigmodelis, and Moira set on her way back home as the party quickly got themselves an airship to fly themselves home. On this journey, the captain, after witnessing Brutus's curse, required them to hire a bodyguard. So they hired a gentleman by the name of Cadus, who went on the journey with them back to Hammerfast. Upon being delivered in Hammerfast, Cadus decided that he wanted to hang out, remain with the party. They then took the unicorn horn and found out that that a hag dragon had taken over the coven that was terrorizing the Feywild and was keeping the Archfey prisoner. So in order to stop this hag dragon, they ventured into the Tomb of the Paladins, which had been under some strange circumstances of late. Diving in, they located the hag dragon slaying sword Snickersnack and ventured further in, following the wails of tortured souls, where they discovered Brutus's brother, who had given into his own curse, twisting the very souls of the dead within the tombs. He then parted ways with a couple snide remarks, and the party slayed the twisted ghosts that he had created. Exiting the tomb, they ventured south, jumping directly into the Archfey's court, where they fought the hag dragon, slaying it. But moments before they slayed the hag dragon, Brutus, in a fit of desperation, gave in to his own curse and found himself possessed and fleeing the battle. The party then, after rescuing the Archfey, was given the opportunity to break several of their curses, which they did. Pasha, discovering that Bastin, her faithful traveling wolf companion, was also her brother, having been transformed, as well as the wolves that had raised her were actually her real family. Um, and who else had a curse broken? I can't remember.
I wasn't old anymore.
Oh, that's right. Because you had gotten aged.
Yeah, the hag dragon fucked me up.
Yeah.
I wasn't old anymore either, too.
Okay. And then you guys then returned to Hammerfast. As you guys returned, you discovered that disaster had struck. The Haven Holy Empire had been destroyed. As Tarrasques had been summoned from the abyss, destroying the entire empire, as well as a Tarrasque had trampled through Hammerfast, destroying your guys' home. You all set to work in helping rescue and clear the ruins of Hammerfast of any of those unlucky enough to be able to escape. Traveling north to High Peak with the refugees, you all set up your own kitchen and began working on taking care of refugees and constructing temporary shelters and whatever else you could, when you all discovered that the Dwarven King of Idenstone sent his entire air fleet, along with an entire division, supplies, and resources, to start a new Dwarven kingdom here in an attempt and a way to help relieve and rescue the refugees. Led by Thorgrim's own father and the rest of his family. This is also where you guys met your two newest party members, Grin and Varix. Varix. And that is basically where we left off. There's a lot of information left out, but that's the bullet point storyline of everything so far.
Alright, I wasn't listening. Can you say that again?
Only took 20 minutes, right?
I was thinking about making one of those too.
Okay.
Bruno's gonna stay quiet now, I think. No, I'm kidding.
So now we are in the months preceding the arrival of Thorgrim's family and the Dwarven fleet. They have begun construction of the new Kingdom of High Peak. And I can't remember if they were going to rename it. I think they were going to rename it, probably. But I'll figure that out later.
Weren't we gonna name it like Hammer Peak or something to
I think so.
keep like the hammer name, but not Hammerfast or whatever?
I
thought we had come up with. I mean, again, this was like
I like Hammer Peak. I don't remember that, but
3 lifetimes ago. So
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure. I can't remember.
What's the opposite of Hammerfast? Hammer Jorak?
Anvil Eat.
and Anvil's slow.
Crowbar slow.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
We're just evolving here.
I know.
The town of Crowbar.
Okay, so in the first month of construction, buildings and some housing has been, but majority of people still are living in small makeshift tents and structures as buildings are being constructed outside the mines, as well as the entire interior of the mine is being carved out into a large city-like structure. Who has anything they want to do on the first month?
First month, I think I would. I'm not sure if we did this or not last time we played, but I would send word back home, just to get an update from everything that's happening there. I'm sure that they've gotten news about everything that's going on. I just want to check in and
Okay.
see what's what there.
Okay. Um, okay, that'll take a month or so to get there.
That's what I figured.
I think Grin would probably spend most of his time hunting and then cooking when he got back.
Okay. There's definitely lots of people that need food, so.
He doesn't really want to be stuck in the city, and repair work is certainly not his thing.
I would have. Me and Joe have already talked about this, but I'd have Thorgrim, whenever he gets his forge, can start making me a shield. And then during that time, I'm just out patrolling the roads, helping people escape to the city.
Is this the month after, like, we got back from helping? Because I remember me and Pasha were helping.
Yes, this is
Hammerfest.
after you all arrived back. This is like literally.
So that's
all,
already happened.
Yeah, all the immediate rescue work in Hammerfest is done. Stripping Hammerfest of any resources and or thing would basically be at an end at this point. You guys spent a whole month doing that.
Okay.
Like
Is there any of the clerics of Moradin left?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I would help them get, like, a layout for, like, the forge and everything and the temple and help them get that set up.
Okay.
And then I would start working in the forge, trying to get, like, tools and stuff and all that kind of stuff, you know, for people.
Okay.
And work on, Cade's, shield in the meantime.
Okay. Alright, sounds good.
Ferrex would likely be giving people readings on their deceased family, because I'm assuming there would be a lot of that.
There is a lot of death, yes.
So he'd be doing that, and he wouldn't be charging too much for it.
Okay.
50 silver a reading.
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else have anything they want to do? I think Pasha might. She's muted.
Sorry, guys. I was totally not contributing this whole time.
Yeah, Dan had to speak
Pasha.
voices.
Pasha would be kind of torn between what to do. Some of her time she'd go and she'd like spend time with her now Goliath family. They've got a lot of catching up to do. And she'd try and guide people out as best as she could. And she'd also sneak cheeky glances at Thorgrim every now and then.
Oh yeah, Thorgrim would be
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
There's a rock.
Moira,
very awkward.
Moira would be teasing you every opportunity she got.
Is this? This is when they've arrived, right?
Yeah, your family's already here.
Okay.
And they call her a mine. Oh, sorry.
Very good.
Name for
I mean, like he's still. I don't know. I'll message you. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Sounds good.
Okay.
Damn, they're flirting in each other's
We-
DMs.
Hey. Consensual.
Yep. Little does he know he's just flirting with Dan.
I'm
Yep.
I'm in a throuple with Dan.
Dan with
Yep.
Dan.
Just Dan.
Just
I'm in a
Dan.
brawl with Dan.
Yep.
Dan and himself.
I do like that upside down pineapple.
There you go.
Brand new sentence.
Oh God. You've never heard of the upside down pineapple, teacher?
Oh, I know what that is. I'm saying I'm in a throuple with Dan. You said one name. It's just a brand new sentence.
Oh my gosh. Right now I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole in the world of light. Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's so funny.
Yes. I once worked at a store in the deli department, and there was literally like 12 employees that worked in the deli. You want to know how many of them had Dan or Daniel or Danielle or Danny as their names?
Oh,
How many?
Almost literally half of them.
Oh my god.
Someone said any variation of Dan or Daniel or anything, and everyone just like popped up like prairie dogs. It was crazy. It was crazy. I've never worked with so many people with a similar or same name.
Yeah, I've never done that. I've never worked with somebody that had my name.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I will never work with someone who has my name.
I've never met anyone
Same.
with Bruno as their name.
I've gone out of my way to like find people on Facebook, and then I'm like, "Hello,
Creepy.
fellow meettes." Yeah, I know. Now that I'm older, I'm like, "Ooh, ah."
I know 3
thought I
other
was cute.
Todds,
Yeah.
and they're significantly older than me.
I'm gonna eat a dice.
Are you talking about your sucker?
Yeah, I'm a sucker. The dice. I'm gonna eat it. Bo, get off my paint table.
Oh right, we're
Yeah.
streaming,
Ah.
aren't we?
Did my
Yeah.
internet cut out?
Just
It
a
did.
reminder to
Oh,
everybody.
bye.
No.
Oh.
The stream can't see the video in Discord, so.
Okay, well.
But I can hear
That's-
my voice.
I
Yeah.
mostly said that because of a joke I almost made.
Hard to it's big.
Okay.
Shut up. I was gonna say something,
Hey,
and then I was like, wow, that's inappropriate, and then I just said another thing, and it
Hey,
was just
yeah.
as inappropriate. Yeah?
everything's big for you.
Shut your damn mouth, Daniel. We get it. I'm short. I'm a short stack. I'm a tiny human being. I'll fight you. These fists ain't small.
Tiny fists of fury.
Hey,
Good luck catching them, boy.
good try. We got a giant table between us now.
I don't like you.
Go, Gavin. No, go.
Gotta test the stability of that table.
Go.
It's pretty dang sturdy, man.
I
I
would
would
not
hope
climb
so.
into the center, but because it's just plywood. But yes, a
Be
beautiful.
careful. You don't want to break several $1,000s of table.
Yeah, no, thank you. But yes.
Are
Okay.
you gonna? Never mind. Go on.
Was there anything else anybody had for month 1?
I think I'm just helping out wherever I'm needed. Other than sending that letter and waiting for a return, I'm just helping out wherever I'm wanted or needed.
Cool.
Yep. Barracks will, Todd, what's your character name? I'm sorry.
My name is Cadus, but you can call me Cade for short.
Okay, Varix will probably go to Cade at one point and... actually, no, never mind. I'll save it. I will save it. Cancel what I was saying.
Okay. Guess we'll move on to month 2 then.
Oh, the shield that he wants
Yes.
is it's a blue quality, so it says it takes like 10 weeks.
Okay, so 3 months ish.
Yeah, so if this is like a 6-month thing, he would have that then.
Yeah, yeah. We can say he can have it. What shield was it again? Just so I know.
It's just a +2, right?
Yeah, shield +2.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. How long does that take of my craft? Because I did want to craft something else.
Well, you guys,
Unless somebody else needs something.
we
Does
are
anybody else-
doing 9 months of time, basically. So you do have time. That's we'll just take it that took 3 months to craft the shield.
Okay.
So you still have 6 months of time to craft stuff.
Dan, is there a way, and this is maybe something I should have asked ahead of time instead of putting you on the spot, but I will ask it now just because I'm curious. Is there a way to, like, purify my spear into, like, not having it turn me into, like, a maniac every time I hold it? And if I would, I think second month, if we're starting the second month, I would begin sort of asking around town about that. And you don't have to make up your mind on it now. Okay. Not literally, I was just looking at my items, and that was something that spurred my curiosity. I'll let you ponder on it.
If there was, you probably, like, just knowing artifacts and how difficult artifacts are to craft and all this stuff, you would know that it will probably take an epic quest of some kind to do.
Okay.
Like traveling to other planes of existence.
So it's not something that, like, a high-level cleric or smith could do.
You would have to go and do something specifically with the spear, basically. Like, soak it in the waters of the river Styx or something like that.
Is that something I can do in these 9 months?
The quest would probably take longer than the 9-month time.
Okay. Then
and you would not want to do it by yourself. You would have to do research in libraries to find the correct way to purify that specific artifact.
Okay.
Which would not be easy in itself.
Fair enough.
So, if you want to try to do some research, you're welcome to.
I will do that.
Okay. Go ahead and make some intelligence checks.
Oh man, bad. Base intelligence?
Is that? Do you have knowledge? What I actually haven't ran a 5th edition in forever, so I don't remember what the skills
proficiency
are.
in religion.
Yeah, you could go ahead and roll.
If it's religion, or because it is a Grumsh item.
Yeah.
I was thinking either history or religion were the two that I was looking at.
You could do either or.
Okay, I'm gonna do religion. How many of these do I do, or?
Just do. I'll let you do 3. Nope. Nope.
Oh, maybe.
Doing some research, you think based on reactions that it could be possible, but the reactions were from the followers of Grumsh, and they did not seem happy about the idea of cleansing the spear. So you think they might know, but they don't seem like they're really willing to share it.
Okay.
That's just from your perusing and looking into it.
Alrighty. I am all right with that. And then in the midst of all my research and whatnot, I'm still helping out around town.
Cool. Okay. Anything else before we move on?
Was that month 1 or month 2?
We were about to move into month 2, and then people ask questions.
Okay. So I was doing that in month 1 then. Okay.
Okay, month number 2. The city has begun to take shape outside. Full structures are being constructed, allowing for more housing, and some of the businesses are starting to take over buildings, allowing them to start really supplying goods again. The trade caravans are starting to move back up and come through town. Having your main port, or your main trade partners to the east destroyed, you had that was a very big blow to Hammerfest trade.
Wonder what happened.
Yeah, you wonder. So,
We don't.
So all trade now is coming from Harfrost or Searset sides, because everything in between has been destroyed and people have been displaced everywhere. So. Yeah, so next, who all's doing stuff during month 2?
Grin's not really going to do anything different unless someone involves him.
Continue to...
Yeah, most days I'm just in like meditative prayer and then going along the roads outside of town helping any straggling travelers.
Sounds good.
I know Pasha wanted to visit her family.
Yes.
And I think Thorgrim was gonna go with her.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys will venture out into the woods where you'll find your family at the remains of your old cabin. Run down and falling apart. But still there. Your mom, dad, and a couple of your other siblings, as well as Baston, are here.
I have more siblings?
Yeah.
What?
You were the youngest.
I was the youngest?
It's like you're
I'm
from a
the
whole pack or
baby?
something.
How do they react when they see me?
They're confused because they spent the last 30-ish years as wolves.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I'm looking through my spells to see if I have anything for this situation.
They have memories, but they're not the same because they were animalistic instincts.
Different brain structure, even.
Different,
so.
yeah, like everything is different. So they're still adapting to the change in everything.
So there's still some, like, animalistic kind of behavior?
They're probably.
Okay. Pasha would feel more comfortable then.
Would Varix be able to follow behind them sneakily?
Jeez, I gotta turn you on.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
we'll probably notice you. But...
Yeah. But, like, I'll be like, oh, you want to come
Just
too?
Just to, keep an eye on them.
On me?
No, well, on both of you guys, just keeping you safe.
Okay. Okay.
He's your silent protector.
He's your father.
Okay. He's my father. What? Who's this guy? This Goliath then?
But yeah, no, they're happy to see you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, very.
They're just in their own crisis right now. Like, they're excited. They're just everything is chaos right now for them.
Yeah.
He doesn't know where that he fits in, so he'd probably be trying to be like, I'm gonna go hang out with Cadus. I'm gonna go hang out with the other two. I'm gonna follow them. Okay.
And his version of hangout's like hiding behind stuff
Hiding in the
around them.
background.
Yeah, stalking. Like if you guys went up and talked to him, he'd be like, just not saying anything. Like they don't see me. I'm hiding.
Yeah. Pasha would be like, it's good to see you. Yourself. So now, I've missed you. There's a lot to unpack. This is Thorgrim. He's very nice. I like him. I mean, we're good. Close.
One of your sisters, when you introduce Thorgrim, will like come up and like stick her nose right in his like side
Ass.
and like aggressively sniff him.
Thorgrim would probably like instinctually like almost like a turtle, like kind of pull himself as far inside of his armor as he could if she's like sniffing him.
I'll gently hold their shoulders, and I'm like, "Don't worry, this is normal."
Yeah.
No, she's just checking you out. Getting lay of the land, if you know what I mean.
When we walk on two legs, we try shaking like this, and I'll like shake her hand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I should probably.
Lay of the land.
You'll put your hand out like to shake.
Yeah.
She'll just all of a sudden
I'll,
like she'll flop her head into your hand to like get you to scratch her head.
Well, yeah, alright. I'll scratch behind her ears.
She's very, very friendly.
Yeah. She's a very good girl. I look at Pasha with like, what the fuck?
She'll kind of like look at you, and she'll like kind of like get this confused face, and she'll look down, and then she'll kind of shrug, and she'll be like, "This is new territory for me as well."
Yep. Understandable.
Yep. You're a good sister, and I'll like pat her head. Good older sister.
What was that?
They're like speaking, right? Like they can.
Yeah, they can talk.
Okay.
They talk in broken. They're like they still know how to do it. They don't know how to hold a conversation anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is something. What are your plans now that you're not as hairy?
They just kind of look around like, hadn't thought of that. Maybe build den?
I love a good den. We had a pretty nice den, but it got a little banged up. You should come see it sometime. There's like food and drinks and like skeleton people, but they're nice, so like don't put your mouth on them. But it's really, really good. I like it there.
Yeah, right about that. There is one rule. It's the rule, Pasha. Yes, we don't eat people.
Yeah, I'm still working on that one.
Yeah, it's
No, you're
there's
not.
there's plenty of food. Nobody is going hungry. I mean, Nobody's going
Mm.
hungry. We don't need to eat people.
And I can teach you
There
how
are
to.
more rules, but that one's kind of a big one.
That one's important, I guess.
They'll point over at Varix and go, "Eat goblin."
No,
No, no.
no.
They are a people.
And
People is, usually people who speak.
and you know, what I've learned, Mom and Dad, is that it's better to get to know person first, so kind of like how they keep
Disappear.
themselves
Yes, I
before you
did.
start eating. Because then you know if they're clean or not. And as we've learned in the past, if you eat bad meat, it's bad. Very bad.
Barracks would assume his spectral form.
But no, he's with us. He's part of my pack.
No eat Barracks.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
we don't eat people, and he is a people.
he's
I'm
just
so
a-
glad that I'm not there for this, because I would be losing my mind.
Barracks no steal from people. You know eat people. That was one of the things you had told Barracks before. Was we don't
Yeah.
steal from friends.
Yes. Right. But I mean, there are other rules, but like I said, that's thematically important.
Yeah.
Can I try and scratch one of them behind the ears?
His sister will let you, yeah. Or Pup sister will let you, yeah.
Yay. They're your sister too now. Apparently we're married.
Jesus.
That happened fast.
Just started dating.
It's like that scene from fucking Frozen where he goes and meets the little trolls,
Let's get
and then
married.
they immediately try and start marrying them together.
Yeah.
What's going on? You're getting married.
Congratulations.
What? So good.
I'll give him back some of his own copper as a wedding gift.
Okay. You notice that as you're spending more time, they're becoming more coherent. They're attempting things they used to do that they can only do that only humanoids could do, things like that. They just need time basically to readjust. You can tell that they've made fires and they've cooked, but you can also tell that they've definitely ate raw food and gotten sick.
And people.
There actually is no humanoid skeletons.
Good.
Eat the bones?
They're bone
People
crushing
are
dogs. Bone
so
crushing
good.
dogs.
Your family's disgusting.
Thank you. No, Pasha would be. She definitely seems a little more awkward than usual, just because, like, she's kind of like getting to know her family. Like, it's like getting to know new people, even though they're like who she grew up with.
Yeah.
Mm.
And you can definitely tell that they have similar personalities to the wolf that you know. But it's weird that they can talk now.
Oh, holy shit! Look! Bastion! And I'll like point to the ground, and then he'll like appear.
Oh yeah.
I made you!
Bastin will look and be like, "Oh, that's like what I was as a wolf."
Yeah! Now, like, you're always with me, but like not just in my heart. I can like hang out with you even when you're at home. Cool, right?
That is cool.
Oh, good. Yay.
He's like,
I think so too.
I'm glad that I can still accompany you. even if it's not actually me.
I have definitely missed your presence at times.
You slip out.
Hopefully, quietly.
Roll
Oh!
stealth.
Do it.
Oh, fuck. Damn it.
Is that a negative one? Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
Oh
How
my
did you roll a
gosh.
25 on a 1?
Well, he literally can't roll a 1. He can only roll 10s.
So,
Still a natural
oh yeah,
one, though.
Oh, yeah.
you don't nat fail on skill checks though.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What? How do you have a plus 25 on a natural one?
It's a plus 15. He can only
Oh.
if he rolls below a 10, his roll is automatically a 10.
Yeah. So,
Oh wow.
yeah. So,
Jeez.
Yeah, I was wondering what happened there.
one minute you guys he's there, and the next minute he's gone. You didn't even realize when he left or which
I mean,
direction.
you still notice that.
You could, but
We're
you guys.
two wisdom-based characters.
I guess if you guys want to roll to see if you see him leave.
I wouldn't be
I'll roll.
actively looking.
Because I don't like a perception.
Yes.
Ooh, expertise. Damn it.
No.
I am a shadow.
So yeah. So he disappeared at some point. You're unsure of when.
Yeah, I would just go back to 10.
Okay.
I don't know how long we're gonna be here, but like when we're getting ready to leave, I'll be like, "Alright, Verix." And look at her family.
No. If they would have eaten him,
yeah.
we would have seen it. Because we were all there at the same time for most of the time, mostly. Yeah. They're reliable.
Insight check.
Okay. Do you guys talk about anything on the way back? Are you guys...
I think before I leave, I would show them me turning into my wolf form. Because that is pretty cool new development. And
oh,
I'd
yeah,
be like,
that's right, because you're partial lycanthrope now.
yeah,
Fucking wolf.
beast mode, bitch.
Beast mode, bitch.
Okay. They'll be
But-
like, oh, you're more wolf than we are now.
Well, I guess so. Yes. I always wanted to be like my family who raised me, which is actually you. Haha.
They'll give you hugs before you leave.
I will take the hugs. Okay.
And Thorgrim, when they come to you, they'll be like, they'll try to do the handshake, but they'll mostly just like place their hand on top of yours,
Yeah.
instead of
Yep,
actually
that's good.
shaking.
It's good. And I'll
And
just show them how to properly. And I would probably do like a wrist, honestly.
yeah,
I would probably shape like that.
Pasha's dad, when
And these are Goliaths, right? So
yeah.
these people are all like 10 feet
Yeah.
taller than
Yeah.
Thorgrim.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when they get there, Pasha's dad is shaking your hand, relearning how to shake your hand. Yeah, he'll kind of like look at you and go, "Protect," and like kind of like motions at Pasha.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Like he's motioning for you, make sure you protect her, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
sure you-
totally like not be paying attention at that moment. Just like looking around, talking.
You're hugging your siblings.
I think
Yeah.
Thorgrim would be a intimidated high school kid picking up his date on prom night, kind of.
Yeah.
Again, like he's already short, but like his head would probably drop about 3 inches into his armor. He's like, oh, yep, absolutely.
You want to roll a check?
What am I rolling?
His intimidation wasn't very good. He wasn't trying to intimidate you, though.
No, it's just Thorgrim is basically 40-year-old virgin. Like he's never dated.
Yeah.
And this man is twice his size.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yep. Yep, I'll definitely do that.
Okay. Okay. So yeah.
Yeah. Then on the walk back, after I say my goodbyes, and I'll tell them I'll be back, and I'll teach them some stuff when I get back. We'll be walking back, and I'll put my arm on Thorgrim, and I'll be like, I think that went well. And honestly, you were bound to succeed because my first boyfriend I brought home was a stray dog. And my second boyfriend I brought home was a coyote. He was not happy that day. Oh, not happy at all. So yeah, you're doing pretty great.
Thorgrim's got like a half constipated, like half smirk, like he's already like embarrassed, so he's red, like he looks like almost ill, just the confusion on his face right now. He's just like, yeah, that.
She'll look
Shall
at you.
Yeah, and just start walking.
Yeah, she'll look at you and she'll be like, "Oh no, you don't look so good. We need to get you a
I'm
drink."
fine. I think we should. Yeah, that's what it is. I need a drink.
Okay.
I've
You guys will
never
get back
had
to
it.
town.
I love it.
Anybody else have anything new they want to do this month?
This was the second month, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I hear anything back from home?
You wouldn't hear anything until the third month.
Okay.
I would probably go to Cadus. Want to ask him something.
Okay.
Family, you okay from what you learned about your family?
Oh my god.
Well, it was a bit shocking, to say the least. It wasn't a surprise. And to be honest, I feel better knowing that they're not out there. And there's nothing I can do to help them. So, I'm doing fine, thank you.
You no angry with Verix?
No, as a matter of fact, it makes me like you a bit more.
Verix have friend?
Varix have friend, indeed.
Verix have friend! It'll be like running around, screaming at random people. Verix have friend!
Grin, hit me with a frosty. And I just hold my hand up. Like, just hold my hand up, waiting for something to be thrown to me. And then I'd catch a frosty to the face, probably.
I run by and grab the frosty and then yell, Verix have friend!
What flavor frosty is it, Gren?
You hear Thorgrim yell, "What did I tell you about taking from friends?"
It was
can
in
have it,
midair,
it's
it
fine.
wasn't his yet.
He's right. It wasn't mine. So it was fair game.
What flavor would you have made it?
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Oh, man. All right.
God,
I ate it.
He's
and I
a
love
goblin.
it.
He might love.
Verix just
I
devours
don't, what
it.
am I making? Just an ice?
Just a random frosty.
Okay.
Tenzin
I'm
just
just-
yelled, "Throw me a frosty."
Just hit me. Hit me with a frosty, and I put a hand up in the air.
Got you on the speed dial.
Yep, shrimp.
Okay. I
And-
eat a shrimp frosty, and I
weirdly,
love
chocolate.
Varix have goblin favorite frosty, please.
It's like a shrimp mole, like a sort of a Spanish spicy chocolate.
Exactly.
Oh yes.
It's got some cinnamon in there.
It's so funny that I pulled that in. Today's my aunt's birthday, and they're going to my favorite Mexican place back home for her birthday dinner. And I called her to tell her happy birthday, and she told me they were doing that as I was like the hungriest part of my day. I'm like, now all I want in the world is that one dish that I would get at that place, and I can't have it right now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And the reason it's a chicken mole dish that I get there. It's a chicken mole enchiladas.
Yum.
Mole.
Oh, good.
Mole, 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 mole.
Mole, 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 mole.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Brandon, how did you learn that you could do this? With the flavors and the ices.
Hmm?
The Frosties. How did you know that you could do that?
I mean, I don't know.
I've
How
never
do you know
seen
you
these before. It's just very
How'd you
unique.
know you can walk?
I was taught how to walk.
Yeah, but do you remember?
So you're just saying you've been doing this for as long as you can remember. It's just been sort of an innate thing.
I don't know what that means, but yep.
Okay. I just go back to work. I'm trying to warm up to Grin, and then I say simple words, and he doesn't get them, and I'm like, I like you, Grin. You're a great guy, but damn it. I'm starting to feel a little bit like how I'm sure my monk masters felt when I was like, I've got just these rambunctious people around me all the time that are wanting to eat people and punching and attacking and stealing. I'm feeling like
It's called getting rid of leftovers. You're welcome.
Welcome.
I'm assume like I'm starting to feel a little bit how my masters felt at times, and I ponder on that as I am working.
And there was this one guy I ate. He was delicious.
No, don't
And-
don't talk about
and
eating
if you
people. We're
just-
not eating. No,
I-
no, 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 no,
Wait,
no.
I can't eat people, and now I can't even talk about eating people.
How does
You're
it look
not my
to
mom.
tell people that you ate people? It doesn't look
well,
good.
It looks like I am changed person who doesn't do it anymore. Maybe.
Don't tell people
hopefully.
you ever ate people, because it's not a good look ever.
It is an important part of my childhood.
Yeah, I mean, we all make mistakes, Tenzin. I mean, most of us pretty often.
I wouldn't call it a
You can't
mistake.
all be Mr. Perfect.
Varix would be okay with you eating people.
See, this is why I like Varix. He's nice guy. He understands.
I break a board on accident hammering it.
He have friends.
Have you ever used a hammer before?
That's right.
Holy
Yes.
Lord,
Has
I'm
friends.
going to hurt you if you ever do that with a hammer again.
Yes, sorry. I'm getting worked up about the eating people conversations. We just need to stop talking about it.
Fine. We'll stop talking about eating people.
Okay.
Good.
Have Frosty. And I give
Come
you
on,
another
Thorgrim.
Frosty.
I eat it.
Drink.
Okay. It's human flavored.
Right.
I spit it out immediately.
Yes.
Would you
tell.
would you know it would taste like pork?
Nope, I would know.
Yeah, does he have to roll insight to...
Roll a. Have you ever tried
Taste
people before?
check.
I'm sure
Oh.
I've had accidentally biting people, or I've chewed on
Not-
my own fingers and whatnot. I'm sure I have an idea of what eating
Is it-
people is
is
going
it-
to taste like.
Cooked people or is it raw people? Grin.
You're gonna feed me fucking
saute.
people, dude. I
Saute.
guarantee Grin and Tenzin are not gonna get along anymore. I can guarantee that much.
No, I don't. I did it for the bit, but in all reality, I don't think he would do that.
Do you know what people taste like? Grin?
Which people?
People.
But which people? Because they've got distinct flavor differences. So if I might answer that question honestly.
Okay, so you've eaten many people, many
This
different
is
kinds
so
of people.
true!
This is not good
You
news.
make
We're
goblin
not guys.
before.
That's got distinct flavor.
There's like me, Cade, and Thorgrim standing in front of this group of savages. Like, we don't eat people. Don't talk about it. Don't let anyone know that you've done this.
He made a
We don't
goblin
do it.
frosty.
50% of the party has eaten people.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, I'm sorry. Well, I'm
How
the
did
only
we
one
get
making
here?
food.
I would,
We get here.
as we're all standing around having this weird ass group conversation, I would pull out my giant greatsword, which I renamed Palor's Vengeance, and point it at them and be like, anyone who eats people meets the end of my sword. And then I put it back.
That's
Does it
pretty
have-
intense, but I can't disagree with it.
Does
Why
the end
don't
of
you-
your sword have a different name than the rest of your sword?
Yeah, it's called the
Barracks
pointy
don't
end.
understand.
It's a very on-the-nose name.
Just wave at the end of the sword.
It's nice
So-
to meet you!
I have a question.
Yes, please, Grin.
What do you mean by people?
You, what should I say? Humanoid?
Anyone
yeah,
who
a
can
people.
speak is usually a person. A people.
Well,
you are a
You
people.
can
I am a
talk to
people.
animals and plants.
Animals don't normally speak. That's the difference.
Unless they
That-
are
that
That
parents.
needs
magic
like
to speak,
magic
though.
or some kind of.
Or people
I
turned
mean, look,
into
if you want to
animals.
go all the way to not eating any of those things, that's fine. You'll just starve to death. But
Veganism?
That's what I'm saying. Where do you draw, the sand in the line?
The sand in the line.
I mean,
love
that's-
it.
it's sort of up to yourself and also sort of up to society. We don't eat people because people don't like it.
Well, yeah, but pigs don't like it when you cut them up and eat them.
Yeah, but we don't know that, do we?
I look over at Thorgrim and I'm like, well, there's probably a few people. Who could eat the
Sometimes
pig.
it's really hard being the smartest one around.
There must be.
I break
can't
another board hammering.
I throw my hammer at Tenzin.
That you're telling me that didn't set you off partially? Come on, come on.
No, you disrespected a hammer after he warned you not to. He's throwing his
I didn't
hammer.
disrespect a hammer. I disrespected
You
a
fucked
board.
up hammering to him. That is disrespect. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good.
Of course, I rolled 2 natural ones.
Please let the natural one affect him on the way back.
Thorgrim,
Have him take a hammer right to the face.
your hammer goes right through the board that Tenzin just broke.
I don't care about the board.
Yeah, it's the fact
He's
that
not using the tool right.
Yeah, he fucked up
Um,
hammering.
Roll a d6 for me.
He's gonna roll a 4.
What does that mean?
Pasha,
Yes.
what's your armor class?
Oh Jesus.
Hell
Let me
yes.
tell you.
Well, I rolled
I'm
a
an
13, so it
18.
doesn't matter, does it?
Nope, you roll a new attack for.
Oh god. Watch, I'm gonna roll a 20. Oh.
17.
Just misses me.
What's your armor?
Hold on.
I'm 18.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. I want to look at my features, see if there's anything I can do to help this.
Help it hit me?
You're gonna help it hit her?
Uh-huh.
I throw my hammer at Tenzin.
You know we're looking at you, right?
Yeah, no, this is fine.
I thought he was supposed to be the level-headed one of the group. What's happening?
So,
Yeah, but you guys pissed me off. I have
Pasha,
nothing.
Does a 22 hit you, Tenzin?
Why would you try and hit me? And just barely hits me, yes.
Yeah, I'm throwing the hammer at you because
Really
you're trying to
clear enough.
deflect the hammer to hit Pasha.
I just deflected the hammer. You don't know that I did that.
Barracks will clearly not understand this game and pull out his crossbow.
There are 2 men fighting over me. This is crazy. Do I join? Do I stay here? Do I watch? Do I look away? Somebody
Alright.
tell me what to
Hold
do!
on, time out, everybody. We're not even drunk.
You're right.
We gotta
Let's
drink
get
first
drunk
and then do
first.
this.
I agree. Let's go.
Why are we killing each other?
It's
We're
a
not
drinking
killing each-
game. We'll
fun.
explain it to you.
Yeah,
This is
we're
what
not
friends-
killing each other, Varys.
Well, it's just a drinking game that got out of hand, and we're not drunk, so it doesn't count.
Been a long couple of months.
Oh, right. No kill friends.
Alright.
Unless
Okay.
friends eat people.
No one's eating people.
Not
better not.
anymore.
Discussion's over. No eating people.
Can we eat things?
Yes.
Laces?
Not dead people.
Dude,
I
What?
pick up on what
You
she's
don't
trying
eat
to
them
sneak through.
I got you. I got you, Mia.
I try and get what she's sneaking through. I'm like, you cannot eat dead people.
Hmm.
Well, actually, that's the easiest time to eat them.
But we
That's
don't.
That's that was just a character.
That just made me think of that scene in Remonster, Bruno, where the goblin girl's dragging the undead away and he goes, "Desiccated meat's the best."
Body meat's the tastiest.
Tenzin, do you carry the deck on your person?
He
I
doesn't
don't
have
think
it.
I even have it.
Who does?
I have the
Don't
deck.
tell him. Don't tell. No one fucking tell him.
We already knew that.
Yeah, you guys were talking
You
about it.
guys don't know
Mentioned
that.
it.
The players know, the characters don't. I think it was just me and you, right? Me and Tenzin are the only ones that know.
I think so.
Well, and
no. I would have told
You said Brutus?
Pasha. Pasha
Oh,
knows.
Pasha, yeah,
Brutus
Pasha
knows.
knows.
The other two, I don't think.
I don't remember if Cadus was there or not.
I don't think Cade was
totally
there.
know.
Cade,
I was there. What? No.
Was he?
No.
But I don't know if you were there when we hid the deck.
When,
Wait, did
oh,
we
you
hide
took it from
I hid it. I did not tell anybody, and you were with me, Tenzin.
because
I
Brutus
don't remember
had
where.
it, right?
Yeah, 'cause
Brutus
Brutus
had it, and we're like, we need to keep this safe. And then I hid
Oh,
it.
that's
And
right.
I haven't talked about it since.
Yeah.
You
I
all
don't remember,
were,
but I remember that scene.
you all were at the tavern before the Tarrasque, so this would have been before Grin or Varix.
Okay. I have no idea about it then. Excellent.
The irony that Grin was found in the tavern.
Mm-hmm.
Or under it.
Yeah. So, yeah. So you guys get drinks and have a good time.
Sweet.
I have a non-alcoholic beverage with them.
I make make it taste like alcohol for you. Since
Can
you're
I
trying to
put
taste-
alcohol?
No, I've
Alcoholic
been
beverage in
enjoying
his-
non-alcoholic beer, so I've
You-
been
are
probably
you-
just drinking non-alcoholic beer.
Tenzin,
I'll be like trying to switch my beer with his.
Tenzin, roll perception.
Everybody just loves fucking with the sober guy, don't they?
I was just gonna do what you asked me to do.
And Grin makes it taste like it's non-alcoholic.
Varric plays the wrong
Oh
way with people.
damn! You saw.
I
He's
think
right, but
I
he doesn't know when it's too far.
like swat Varix in the face, like similar to how I was like when I was training Thorgrim. I think it would be just like a little like just a kind of like a nope swat of the hand to the or swat of like to the forehead, slight little thump when he starts to switch them.
His lip would start to quiver. It's like
Tenzin does not apologize, and he doesn't care. You just tried to make him drink alcohol.
No.
This is
Tenzin's
I don't-
cranky today.
It's okay, Varix. Here, have some booze. It's okay. It's okay. And I'll like gently tip the cup towards his lips. His trembling lips. Like, no, just
he just
drink.
lets it pour out.
It'll
the
make it
sides.
better. Oh no! Quick, Thorgrim, catch the booze. It's falling.
I do like Mr. President like dive.
It's dribbling out of his mouth. The beautiful booze. No, it's okay. Here, Varix, and I'll take some that's like cupped in my hand now and try and funnel it back into his mouth.
Drink the fucking booze, Vax!
This is exactly what I wanted to happen.
Drink, be merry, please. Your friends don't want to see you cry.
Vax would drink the booze then and just be kind of like, okay, Jesus. Fine.
Okay, we're good. Crisis averted.
Are we ready to move on?
While we're all sitting there enjoying our merriment, because this is the second month and he would still be working on my shield, I would slip a little note to Thorgrim. And I'm going to send that to you in a DM.
Oh, by the way, did my armor ever get finished?
Yeah.
Yes.
It did.
You got that,
+1 armor,
I
right?
think like right before it was +1 breastplate.
I wear that shit everywhere.
Yeah, and I don't remember if we talked about it, but it had, elements of like, wolves across the front, like 2 wolves that are like, on the breastplate, like facing inward. And it's made of like silver. I think it had the stones that it needed, like it needed a moonstone or something. I
Yeah.
think they were like the eyes of each wolves. Like one was,
Oh,
I don't remember because I deleted it from my inventory once I used it.
that's badass.
One was like I want to say it was a moonstone.
Mhm. I do remember that.
I remember a moonstone, and the other one was like some kind of reddish white
Bloodstone.
or
I
reddish black bloodstone. Maybe it could have been. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
your breastplate, so whatever the stones were was what you wanted.
Okay.
I know one was a moonstone, and I don't remember what the other one was.
I like that though. The wolves.
Yeah.
And the
You didn't ask him
moonstone
for that. He
eyes.
just did it because he figured you'd like it.
No, Pasha loves it. She like wears it everywhere. She has to decide every night whether she's gonna sleep in it or not.
Yeah, and when did you give that to me? Before I finished?
Yeah, this is the second month, so this is before you finish, because it would have taken 10 weeks.
It was 3 months to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you're some point in the just around halfway when you receive that, probably.
What kind of shield did you want? What shape?
Yeah, I forgot what the fuck I told you last time. Hold on.
I think you said it was a kite shield. Right?
I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
Yeah, I think I remember
Are you planning
that
on doing
too.
mounted combat? Never mind.
It's just for looks. It doesn't have to be actual functional for what.
That's why I
they're
said
usually
never
for.
mind.
Yeah. Yeah. You can do a. It'd be a kite shield. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, he would probably. I'm thinking like, for the handle, like where you're actually holding the shield.
Yeah.
He would have that etched in runes around it,
Ah, okay.
so that you're holding on to that.
Sounds good to me.
I think at some point, as we are eating at dinner at one point, like as a group, I would think I would sit down and like, guys, do we have like a group name?
We used to, but well, you know.
Yeah. you
No,
guys
but I
used
mean, like
to.
collectively, do we have like a shared name together? Barracks. I understand where like what you mean, but like,
The-
What are the tits?
One of the townspeople who knew you before, like, you guys were the site of the Doulahan.
not
No,
anymore.
What?
Thanks,
not
though.
anymore.
Oh, y'all like it? I like it.
It's not good anymore. Thanks, drunk ass.
Thank you. We're going in different directions.
It's a copyright issue. It doesn't belong to us. Thank you.
Yep. It's
You understand?
not ours.
Don't lose your head over it. It's just a name.
Yeah, we
don't
don't
like
care.
The traitorous bastard friend that was part of that group. We don't want to be known as that group anymore.
Traitor.
Yeah, it's just the name. We're picking a new one. Anyways. So how much time, Dan? You said there's 10 weeks, and then I wanted to craft something else that takes 25.
So that's 4 months, right? Yeah, 4 months. So you'll have.
Oh, we have plenty of time.
Yeah. There's 9 months total is what we're doing for the time advancement.
Okay.
Because that's about how long it's going to take to reestablish the city and everything. And
Can I message you what I want?
yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a private chat in the? Yeah. In the this one, yeah.
Get your dead people talking here.
Talk to your dead families over here. 50 silver. 50 silver to talk
You
to
posted
your
in
dead.
campaign 3 private.
I'm not dead.
You have a Thorgan private.
Do I?
Oh yeah, I have tens in private.
Yeah, I've got Kata's private.
I just tagged.
Oh god, I didn't even see that.
No, you're fine.
Barracks has privates too.
Asha also has them, but for
Did
the
you
most part,
repost it?
everyone knows what they look like. Because she sleeps.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna remove that since it's in the wrong game one.
That's fine.
Okay.
6?
6 is there?
Cool. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
So that's gonna be instead of your adamantine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good. So you'll have to finish Cade's and then work on yours, which will be the next 4 months following. Okay, so you guys move into month number 3 then. Tenzin, this month you would get a letter in return. It's from your master at the monastery.
They're all dead.
He talks about how basically the monastery, he's gotten a couple disciples since everything, but a lot of the people are too scared right now. The raids on the channel have only grown, and the Obsidian Knights have been unable to deal with the threat of the air cultists that are wrecking a havoc. So lots of people are just hiding in the cities. He talks about how he's been doing the repairs on the monastery himself ever since the attack. A couple disciples are still there, but it used to be 40 to 60 people in the monastery. It's probably under 5 now since you left.
Okay. Wow. That's bad.
Pretty wizard.
If you want to talk to dead people, I know somebody who can do it.
No, I'm good.
Well, who can
A lot of them have just left to go on to different things.
They left because they're dead.
Because of their dad?
A good portion of them did die, but not all of them, and the ones who survived decided to move on.
Well, I pocket that letter and I keep it in my on my person until I can take it back to my room at some point.
Okay. Yeah, but he also mentions that he's glad to hear you're doing good.
Good.
And he does mention that he heard rumor that you claimed the title of Champion of Grumsh.
Oh, is he disappointed?
He's not disappointed. He mentions, he's like, I did not know you were a follower of Grumsh, but I'm proud of you for taking that title. I know it's a winning of a competition to claim it, so
Tenzin, I think when he reads that bit, he sort of smiles, and I think even though Tenzin doesn't like the spotlight and like being recognized, it's good to know that he wouldn't be recognized like that, like by his master, but it's kind of just like a nod of respect from somebody that he greatly respects. And that sort of brings like a smile to his face as he's reading that part. I don't think he would even notice it. Like I think he would just like it's like a subconscious smile, and then like somebody looks at him and he realizes he's smiling, and then goes back to reading his letter.
yeah. Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do third month? This would be the month that you would finish the shield for Cade.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, so I would present it to you when I'm finished. I'd show you like what I did, what you'd asked, and say this is so you're always holding on to that.
A little tear would leave my eye, and I would take it from you and hold it, feeling it in my hands. And then look back at you and give you a nice little one-armed hug and say thanks.
Yeah. Just kind of give you like a little fist like shrug kind of thing on your hip because your shoulder's probably too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just little tears coming down his eye. He turns and goes back to his work to hide it.
Pasha senses something's wrong. Sniffs here.
My Thorgrim senses are tingling.
Thorgrim is back.
Thorgrim senses are
Thorgrim's troubled. What is it, Pasha? Did Thorgrim fall in the well?
Are you okay? What has happened?
Varix would ask, I guess he would probably ask his friend, either Pasha or Cade. He would say, Varix need to keep up practice. Varix need steal. But not really steal. Varix give back.
Okay.
You know,
Pasha
Cade
would
to
also be
steal
fine
from-
with this.
If Varix forget to give back, just ask Varix give back.
I'll look at Varix and be like, listen, I've got a ring hidden in my room. If you can find it and steal it, it's yours.
There's no ring, is there?
Oh no, there's a ring. There's a ring I'm not wearing that I have.
Okay.
Right. That's funny.
Motherfucker! Spend 3 months looking for a ring that's not even in the room.
Yeah, there's a ring that I'm not wearing that's in my room.
Just laying on the bed.
open the
Where
door,
is it?
sitting in the
No,
middle of the floor.
what I would do is I would go purposely hide it. Because you told me this, I would go hide it just to give you a little bit of a challenge.
Yeah. So yeah, he's just wanting to, instead of getting in trouble, he's trying to be a better person, and to steal from his friends, but not really steal because he does need to keep up the practice and whatnot. So that's what he would spend his time doing.
Yeah.
You want to steal 4 spears?
He's got a spear in his bag you can steal.
No, do not. I have not, absolutely not told Varix about that.
Yeah, but you just offered for him to steal your spears, so.
I said
If he looks-
these 4 spears. I pull out the 4 non-magical spears that I have in my bag.
Don't you have 5 spears?
No,
I thought you bought 5 of those.
I did. I gave one to you for something.
Varric's not stealing things
that's
that
great.
don't fit in one pack.
You know, Varix, you could get a bag of holding and put lots in one pack.
Yeah.
Oh, you would be like unstoppable
Like,
stealing machine
my-
because there
my-
would like be
Don't
never-ending
encourage
space.
him. He's
No,
trying
I
to
don't
not
know.
steal.
I mean, he can just carry more of
So
the stuff he did not steal from.
his face would like drop, like, oh my god!
Pasha's like, we are getting you. Bag of holding. She'll like point to him excitedly, like, yes, this is happening.
Just fills it immediately.
Go steal. Go.
You
You got
like a
it.
pack rat? Does he just steal crap too?
Yeah, I mean he's a goblin, so yeah.
Uh, that was
Okay.
like what was that character I played in your circus one?
Yeah.
He would just take random. Or no, it wasn't that one. The sorcerer. Nyx, that's what it was. He was a fucking pack rat.
Anyway, sorry.
You're fine.
I had a spell that was like catapult where it throws shit, and I would just pick up random crap
That's right.
and just like I was throwing like fucking coasters and like shit like that at people. That's my
Hell
attacks.
yeah.
So Grin,
Yeah.
you find that space and do you ask permission or do you just do it?
I don't think Grin would even think to ask permission.
Okay. Okay, you just start doing it.
Okay.
Doing what?
Yo, what is he doing?
He's fucking up my room. I just know it. I don't know
putting, like,
why I know it, but
800
it's something to do
rings
to
in
me.
there. Or no, that was King's.
At some point, people would start to notice that there is a strange chill flowing through the lower portion of the inner city. And upon investigation, you witness Grin. What is Grin doing?
Grin is just. What would he be doing?
Please just be making a million snow cones.
Instead
In a
of
way.
freezing everything.
He's currently finishing the dragon skull that is the like the overhang over his like throne chair.
Hey. What?
He's currently making a life-size dragon skull ice sculpture.
Where?
That's going over like a throne chair in the middle of. Dan,
So-
I'll let you just.
So when when digging out the interior, they came upon a chasm that dropped down into the Underdark, is what they believe. And there is another spot that ended up being a river of lava, lava flow. So they carved a trench for it, and it goes and dumps into that chasm. Well, there's this giant chasm and this whole area that was opened up around it. Grin has using the natural rock outcroppings, has over a majority of the chasm away from the lava, but probably glowing pretty cool with the lava light, the light from the lava. A fairly sizable ice castle.
Are you Elsa?
Am I Husa?
He's Grin, sir. Why are we adding sir at the end of?
So,
This is beautiful.
Oh, this is all sus.
Go, Gavin.
it's what you say to be polite, like, hello, Mr. Tenzin, sir.
No, okay. Well, fair.
Are you like?
I was saying
Ice
SA. You're saying SER.
Oh,
This is very impressive.
thanks.
Well,
And
Yeah,
he
what-
goes back to humming and
This is a
making
castle.
ice.
You're building a whole castle. Like,
Yeah? I'm not going to
This
build
is-
half a one, am I?
why are you just building a castle in the middle of town?
oh my
I guess
gosh,
is
it
the
grows
question.
on me more and more. Oh my, yes.
Is this where you plan to live, or you make like you can have a room instead of a full? I mean, this is taking up a lot of.
Why
guess
would
it's
he
fine, I
want a
don't-
room when he could have castle?
I mean, because
Idiot.
other people live in
Just
this
points
town.
He just points at Pasha and looks back and nods.
Can I live at castle too? I will need a lot of blankets.
Yeah, you
Shit,
can
like-
visit. Just don't melt it.
No,
Okay.
no, of
I think
course.
it's gonna melt anyways. It's over a lava
No.
pit.
It's no.
I didn't
I'm
notice that, Joe.
I'm gonna reinforce it.
Reinforce it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
reinforce
you
it,
can
that's fine.
tell that he actually has taken wood and he has frozen the wood into it in ways that it helps support it.
Oh my god.
Like some of the
Yeah.
boards are literally just floating in the middle of an ice and they do absolutely nothing. But
Did you
there
ask, like,
are
the town leadership if you could do this?
Why?
What? Oh my god.
Because this is a town. This is not this. Because it's a town. This isn't just the open place where it's
but
yours. This is
his
I love
castle.
it.
His castle is out over a chasm, so like there's no like
it's
a black-
unusable basically. But like still, it's it's I don't know. Maybe somebody had future plans for this whole. Who knows?
I like
Yeah,
that,
I
like,
did.
This is incorporated land. This isn't just
so
open.
good. I love this. I love this so much.
Well, if you keep up that attitude, you don't gonna be able to use the slide. So
No, shush! Be quiet, Dorgrim! I mean, no, not Dorgrim. Be quiet, Tenzin. Okay? I
Thorgrim's-
want to use the side.
Thorgrim's
the
like
side.
wandering by in the
Thorgrim is
middle
being
of doing
quiet.
something.
Yeah, I agree with what she said though.
Thorgrim like wanders past like in the middle of doing something. Hmm? What?
No,
Whoa, fuck.
not
Not
you.
hello.
You're great. I like you. No, we gotta be
I
quiet.
like you do. Wait,
Oh, wait, you
Okay.
do? Wait, huh? What?
what are we?
I need to
Thorgrim
go
just turns
hunting.
and starts like
See you
hurrying off.
later.
Like I'm doing something.
Okay, Pasha will head in his direction and then realize, and then she'll head in the other way and she'll be like, I got lost. So funny because I am guide. Ha ha. Yep.
I think Tenzin just sort of like shakes his head like, oh man.
I love it. This is beautiful.
But yeah, so he's basically crafting as thorough an ice castle as possible.
Let's just.
Dan,
Yeah,
is there
go
a
ahead.
lake nearby?
What?
Is there a lake nearby?
Well, let's flip to the other map real quick. There probably is at least a source of water nearby.
Okay. The reason I ask is because he would build it so the top of it would resemble a dragon, and then it would have its mouth open like snarling, and its tongue would be the ice slide that goes into the water.
So cool.
Gotcha. I don't think there's a lake like that that would be anywhere nearby.
It's fine. I'll make one.
Oh, make one. Oh, yes.
There's a river of lava, but
I'm not sure I can make that work. We can come back to it.
And just a giant ice castle over a lava pit. Pretty dope. Is it like clear ice? Or is it like frosted ice?
It's like frosty blue, but like where if it's a clean enough surface, it'll be effectively clear.
Okay.
I imagine a glow, something similar to this, near the side that has the lava flow.
Yeah.
And then the blue behind it's pretty on point for the rest of it.
So because it's built up and over, and the lava comes in and pours into the chasm, but then the ice sculpture's built up beyond it, basically. So the whole front of the castle is glowing the lava red orangey, and then around where the light stops diffusing through the ice, it turns into the blue.
Oh, and don't make the god Drake mad.
There's guard
Okay,
Drake.
I'm gonna go back to work. Bye.
I love
what?
this.
The guard Drake is what he said.
The guard Drake.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately start looking around for signs of a Drake. I'm like, how did he get that down here with no one noticed?
Well, he did.
What's the Drake look like?
Are you asking Grin that? Or are you
Yeah.
asking me that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm asking Grin that.
It looks like that. And he points behind you.
I turn around very slowly to look behind me.
I'm trying to find where I can cast it from. Shit. I know it's in here. I have like summon. Is it just one of my spells? Summon Frosty Dragon. That's right. I renamed it. Yeah, there is a large size silver dragon just sitting right behind you. And when I say right behind you, I mean right behind you.
First off, how did I not notice it when I walked in? Secondly,
because narrative. No, it's fine.
yeah, that's what he'd be saying. He's like, how did I not fucking notice this?
You
Yeah,
were
good
focused
point.
on the big ice thing.
Because I cast it off screen. Duh.
You'll cast it off screen. I call it my giant Frosty.
I love it.
Oh, that'd be funny. That's what you should name your fucking ice track.
It's just Frosty. Frosty the Dragon.
I look back at Grin and I'm like, this thing's friendly, right?
Oh. It's subjective.
It's subjective?
Mm-hmm. We've been over
Oh,
this.
or just a
Yeah.
He says
We're
subjective.
gonna stab you both in real life if this shit happens.
We've been over this, Grin. It's subjective.
That's what I said.
I punch through a board with my fist. I don't use the hammer this time. I just Yeah, I'm not even nearby. I'm working on something else. I just break through a board instinctually, like, what just happened?
Okay, so it's 10,
Learning.
so
His grin
I have to
sandwich.
shut up now.
Okay. Why don't we finish up this month and then we can call it for the evening then?
If you want, I can also just chat.
It's fine. I do have to work tomorrow, and I didn't actually get to nap today because I spent my whole afternoon building the table.
Oh, see, I told
Good looking table, though.
I know.
It is a good looking table.
So, and I think
It's
the
so nice
schedule
to
the
have
schedule
that.
has us listed for next week, doing this one again, because we flipped. I don't want to go and rewrite the whole schedule just because of that, unless you
Yeah.
really want to. Me too.
Yeah, so lay next week and then Karos after that.
And then we'll be back on the normal rotation after that.
Oh, I should tell you guys. Are we still recording?
Yes, we are. Well, you can.
We'll
wait.
talk about this after recording.
Yeah. Was there anything else people wanted to do on this last month?
Is this the last month?
The last month.
This is the third month.
This is
Or,
the third month, the last month for this session.
Oh, okay.
Anything else people wanted to do?
I would have hid that ring for Verix to try and find.
And I think I would also, I would mark my spears. I would mark these 4 spears. I'm like, if you find them, you can sell them. I'm gonna go hide them around town.
He finds like 70 spears.
No, I'm marking them very distinctly, and so you know exactly which ones you're looking for. But they're going to be hid.
We're giving our goblin scavenger hunts to
I
keep
am.
them fucking occupied.
I absolutely am.
Oh,
I
Jesus.
support this.
I love it though.
Very explicit. It's fine. Alright, yeah.
I
would
need
do
I
that.
need a bundle of hay. I need a 3-year-old frog.
I need that man's leg.
I need that guy's
I need that
leg.
man's. Guy's leg. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, so Derek would go off and try and find all that shit. Whatever they told him, he'd be like, okay!
Look at him, he's useless. I still need to watch Guardians 3.
I haven't seen it either.
It was actually pretty good. It was really focused around Rocket, so
I hate that.
It's really interesting.
Because
I liked it.
Rocket's the best.
yeah.
Pretty good.
It's the heart and soul of the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's subjective.
It's
Oh,
pretty subjective.
Subjective. I'm gonna lose my
Subjectively
fucking mind.
speaking.
Are we still recording?
Yes, we are. Was there anything else besides Scavenger Hunt?
That was it for me.
Yeah, that was it for me.
Okay.
A lot of there would be a lot of drinking for Pasha.
Yeah. So obviously you guys were getting it kind of the idea from the roleplay. Thorgrim and Pasha, they're still hanging out together a lot, and they're like super awkward in public.
Yes.
Especially if Thorgrim's family around, he goes from like
Oh, your sister
confident to a
harassed-
bumbling moron. Like he just can't get 2 words out.
Pasha, you're probably
Excellent
loving it because his sister is harassing the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're not there, he's fine and he gives it right back to her because that's just their dynamic.
Uh-huh.
When you're there, she's taking it like probably too far sometimes.
She's reveling in
Taking
it.
advantage of it, yeah.
She probably would try occasionally to like meet her when Thorgrim's not around and just be like, okay, I hear there are stories that the siblings do not usually want to hear that the other siblings tell the significant partners. I have brought booze and am ready to listen. And then she'd give the cheesiest smile ever.
Can I roll a stealth check?
Moira will be like, "Oh, I got some great stories," and she'll be like, "You should definitely ask him about the time that we put him in that mead barrel,
Mead barrel.
and then we might have sealed it shut on him and left him in there for like a day."
To marinate?
No, it was an empty barrel.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere, Tenzin breaks
He
something.
was definitely marinating in something at the end.
Oh my. What was the thing he was marinating
Let's
in?
just say that Mom was very mad that she had to throw the barrel away.
Oh.
Oh. I will ask of this. This sounds like very interesting conversation to have. And she starts writing in a notebook none of you guys have seen before. Nobody has seen. Just, oh yes, most interesting. Pulls out spectacles. Yes. Barrels.
Very
And intriguing. Like, where'd my notebook go?
Oh, I think also Tenzin would open up if Varix is like doing his selling of his his services. I think Tenzin would start selling translation services as well. I can read and write and speak.
Pasha would be mildly irritated. just frustrated. She would just be like, cheater.
I'm translating like in real time. I'm not reading anything. I understand all spoken languages, so I'm translating for a fee.
Yeah.
If
If
I'm
you
needed.
need anything read translated, I could probably help you with it.
Please.
If it's like any of these languages.
Absolutely. If I come across anyone that needs that, I will give them your information.
Yes, please. Please do.
I gotta go
Just-
talk to some ambassadors. I'll be right back.
Pasha just frustration. Just alright, have fun. Copycat. I totally knew all the things first, and now he knows them, and it's so not fair. What's he going
was
to
that?
do now? Huh? Nothing? Alright, you eat people. Take that.
I don't need people. See ya. I like run away, like
He
like
eats people.
running marathon pace.
Thorgrim,
Yeah,
Do
we
you
kept that a secret. I think I told Bruno and Joe about that like 6 months ago. It feels
What?
like I was looking at my character sheet, and I'm like, guys, Pasha's like just now like starting to pick up like languages and wanting to learn more languages. At level whatever, I just have the ability to understand all spoken language. I'm like, how did
Yeah,
we
I
gonna drop
remember
this
when
bomb?
we found that out.
Yeah, that was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
I think she had like 11 languages or something. How many do you know?
oh, let me
A
double
lot.
check. Yeah,
At least two.
wrong sheet. Wrong window.
Yeah, but I remember when we found that out, I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
man, it's gonna be so mad.
2, 4, 5, 6.
But you guys would know. You guys would notice, in all seriousness, anytime I speak to you, you understand me in the tongue that is easiest for you to understand.
I know like 12, 13.
That's crazy.
Jeez.
Yep.
I can't even like count that, or like not count. I can't even like
We know, dude.
think of how many like languages are in. I'm
Right.
I only know 3.
like I can't even think of how many.
Yeah,
Why can't I speak?
you're okay.
My brain. Am I having a stroke?
Probably.
Yeah, you know 13 languages, and me in real life,
No,
I
I'm
like
talking about
struggle
like
with one
the
sometimes.
D&D languages. I can't like think of that many. Like I can't remember that many. I guess.
Oh yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah, but like, how many do you ever really use?
True.
Yeah, I
Especially when you count all the like Exandrian ones and stuff that are
Yeah, I don't.
like from those types of books.
Yes, 100%. Okay.
So many.
I guess let's wrap up month 3 then, and we'll end the recording here. Thanks for watching, YouTube. We'll catch you next time.